So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
자, 무지 오랜만이죠. 제가 저번에 이거 20분인가? 아, 목이 아프다. 좀 이따 다시 해야지 하고서 잠깐 잤는데 일어나니까 목소리가 안 나오는 거야. 그래서 목이 완전히 갔거든요. 진짜 그렇게 목소리 안 나오는 게 그 변성기 이후로 처음이었는데, 어우, 지금도 목소리가 좀 잠기긴 하는데 많이 났어요. 진짜
So was the
독감
bastard you were
조심하시고.
after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clown. I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man. Over there!
아, 시작이구나.
I
저,
did my
죽겠다.
best to help those poor passengers.
끝.
Moments later, the attackers were dead. And I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing.
자, 총알부터 챙기고요.
None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like
뭐야?
Apaches
S,
always did.
W, S, 아유, 잘못 눌렀다. 피하고요.
They would
왜 이렇게 많아?
great numbers from above
너무
and
많아.
rained down lead on their hapless enemies' heads,
잠깐만, 엄폐할 데가 없어.
making use of the high ground and whatever else they had.
아우,
Yet the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere,
죽겠다.
and there never seemed to be an end to them.
어디야?
Hold on.
숨을
You
데가 없어.
attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my
아, 어떤
own
걸로
against
됐죠?
an overwhelming enemy force.
쏘고, 아이고.
See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable
진행 방식 진짜
situations.
마음에 든다. 아, 또 나왔어.
But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn
잘
rocks.
쏜네.
I
잠깐만.
didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the
있고.
cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge.
계속 나와.
But to get to Ringo,
피하고요.
I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first.
끝인가?
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo.
왜 또 갑자기 총알 많았잖아.
Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men.
아, 연출 근데 진짜 마음에 든다.
I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
후퇴가 필요하대. 어떻게? 잠깐만. 잠깐. 후퇴한다며. 매복에서 살아남으래. 남은 총알로 어떻게든
Finally, they managed to
잘해봐야죠.
corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my
피하고.
survival seemed pretty slim.
살아남을 가능성이 희박해 보였대. 쟤는 왜 폭사했지? 저거 사방에 있어. 어떻게 죽어야 되는 거야? 사망했습니다.
Luckily, serendipity was on
아,
my
죽어야
side as I
되는구나.
suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
그 이야기니까 이게 주인공이 죽어도 상관이 없나 봐. 아, 저 왼쪽에 뭐 있을 것 같은데. 일단
The
이쪽으로.
devil himself was after me.
막 뒤에서 계속 날아와.
By my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over
야,
and
죽을
die.
정도인데? 잠깐만.
I just kept running like there was no tomorrow.
야, 뭐 그냥 스치는 게
Because
아니라
there
막
wouldn't be
맞아.
if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this.
그래도 뭐 어떻게 도망가야지 총알이 없는데. 잠깐.
I
막
just kept
쫓아오네.
running, not knowing where the hell I was going. And that's when something miraculous happened.
저 뭐야.
Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition.
권총에서 라이플 탄 얻었다고? 이건 그냥 쏘면 되죠. 좀 오래 걸리네.
Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good.
이쪽은 아닌 것 같아요. 늙은이로 향하는 길에 있는 적들을? 늙은이?
And imagine my
늙은이?
surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite. to go along with
다이너마이트를
that ammo.
선택하거나 쥐로 던집니다.
That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my
이해가 안
confidence.
되는데.
It was time to turn the tables.
자, 판을
Time for
엎으러
the prey
갔네요.
to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter.
잡은 거구나.
Time. All right.
여기 하나 더
Jesus,
있었죠?
we get it. Right where you wanted. That's right, Jack. I was done running, and the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
말을 하지 말까.
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
자, 늙은이가 죗값을 치를 차례가 왔대요. 짜증나고 고약하며 유활한 놈. 야, 수염 봐.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, Clanton, I'm coming
네네.
for you!
저기 있구나.
A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest.
야, 뭐 게틀링으로 이렇게 잘 쏴?
But I knew I could not let that deter me.
언덕 위로 올라가네요.
Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off
이렇게
that
엄폐하면서
hill.
올라가는 거, 올라가는 거 같죠? 지금이다. 안구요. 안 쏘네. 뭘 줘야지? 저쪽이 근데 이쪽으로 이동한 거 어떻게 알지? 보이나? 여기 숨고요. 옆에 되네. 근접한 거, 이게 한참 멀었구나. 보이지도 않죠, 어디서 쏘는지. 공기 없고, 숨고. 선인장 박살나는 거. 그래서 다 할 것 같아요. 안 닿나? 써보자. 애들. 총알 없다. 6발 남았다. 더 가까이 가보자.
Most
이제야
everyone
이게
thought it
되네.
was the Ruales who had come up against him in
무식해.
Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just
잠깐만.
me.
지금 다이너마이트가 그림자 보신 쓴 거 아니지? 엄폐했는데 죽네. 센데? 야, 완전 쿨하죠. 다이너마이트엔 다이너마이트로. 상남자인데? 여기 어디니? 여기구나. 잠깐. 다이너마이트 던졌어. 어떻게든 죽여보려고 또. 아니, 쟤네 입장에서는 내가 죽어야 되는 거지. 장전하고요. 하나하나 날 장인 정신으로. 이게 피가 안 달아. 잘못 썼나? 다이너마이트도 엉뚱한데 떨어졌죠? 뒤로 돌아가 볼까? 뒤는 못 보겠지. 저기 뭐 반짝반짝하는 게 있어, 오른쪽에. 지금 이게 먼저죠. 괜히 나갔다가 아뮤네이션이구나. 총알이래요, 총알. 안 먹어도 되겠다 그러면. 너무 멀리 던진 것 같은데. 소리가 끝나면 지금이죠. 오케이.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps, and that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
챕터 하나 끝났고요. 근데 뭔가 되게 인물이 많이 나오는데 누가 누군지 모르겠어. 이해가 안 돼요 지금. 자, 스킬은 일단 리볼버 위주로 찍고요. 일단 재장전 위주로 찍어야 되는데 아 목 아파.